the whole experience has been kind of fascinating. I had some shares in startup which I've been trying to sell for a long time, like about 6 months or something. And then I was trying to manifest the money for the program. And then it just exactly the amount I needed for the 10 days just manifested. And I attended the program 2 days before I paid the money, and I attended the program. So that was one bit. And the second thing is usually, I don't know, I mean, some of you might know me, and I have attended Paramashivoham 1 at Bididi, and then Adi Kailash, and MSS at Adi Kailash, and also during the COVID lockdown, online Paramashivoham level 2 as well. So I'm kind of one of those people who always puts up my hand saying oh, I want to say something, kind of thing. But this time, I just couldn't do that. It's not because I had nothing to say. The thing is it was very difficult for me to actually verbalize. In a sense, it was very subtle, but it was also powerful. For example, anger, or fear, or frustration, all these things, I'm just not able to hold it for more than maybe a few seconds. I'm the same pattern, which I'm aware of I had. I'm trying to, even test by probably, subconscious, not subconsciously, unconsciously trying to hold on to it. It's just slipping away. So that is one thing I am able to verbalize because I've been thinking about it. So otherwise, it's the whole thing is a very different experience. So I'm just now sitting back and relaxing and seeing that, especially taking everything very easy. I'm also not getting this sense of guilt or anything as well. So I'm just letting things around evolve in a way and manifest because anyway, whatever I wanted, we asked Swamiji, and Swamiji in his Sukracharya and Dakshinamurti space, he's kind of given us the boon that all of this would manifest. It's not just those words, because Swamiji has previously many times blessed me, and I have manifested a lot of things. At the same time, I was stuck in a few things as well, and I was always frustrated that in spite of Swamiji's manifestation, blessings, I was not able to manifest those things because of my incompletions. But this time around, I'm just not able to even get into that kind of incompletion about incompletion space and things like that. So it's just very difficult to verbalize. That is one of the reasons I took so many Parashiva and others were asking me to come on this and then give my feedback. I was not able to do that because I didn't really know what to say, because it's just a completely different feeling. You feel very light, and that kind of something all the incompletions have been I still do get frustrations and things like that, but previously it would last for maybe a few hours, or maybe maximum 2 days. Usually that is my thing. And just before the program I started getting the incompletions persisting for days together, and I was really worried. And then the program came, and now I'm trying hard to actually persist in that state, because that is what I'm used to, but I'm not able to. So I said okay, let me, even if I'm not smiling, I'm not feeling frustrated or angry or sad. So I said okay, let me just just be in that space. I'm not even saying let me enjoy or not enjoy, and nothing. It's just to kind of even if my mind wants to think something and things like that, I don't know. It's just that space between the being and my mind, where the mind can probably come and affect me. There is some kind of a vacuum barrier or something. I don't know how to say that. It's very different. I think I need a month or so to be able to verbalize. Maybe I'll have a few miracles happening, and then I can come and verbalize it. I don't know. I'm really finding it hard in a very positive way. So and also I still haven't understood what is happening. So I need time.
Murali, this is one of the greatest miracle even I'm finding. We used to interact a lot. So you always have a stock of incompletions. You very nicely put it. We don't need any extra moment to get incomplete.
Exactly.
We talk about politics. We talk about Murali is working with us for the audience. He's really helping us a lot on Hinduism Vidya. He's a good researcher. He's doctorate from economical background. And he works on different, the kind of way he's helping us in building Kailas ecosystem on knowledge basis, something amazing. And Swamiji's loves it a lot. So we talk about many of the current situation. Immediately he get into an incompletion. So he just quick button, one button, he just get into an incompletion. What is the state? What is his economy? They are not stopping Swamiji and all. Now the way in which you are explaining, I could be able to understand, Murali, that itself is a superb manifestation. When you say your mind is somewhere else and my being is there, it's not catching up my mind, I could be able to keep it away. And I'm really hard to get an incompletion is the best place to be in. And this will really put us into, beautiful actions. And I could be able to see, like, when you are manifesting this 10 days, how the whole thing happened. And, as you're a too logical, intellectual person, you always see why this happened, why that happened, that. So the way in which you manifested, even it's beyond your logic. So that itself is a starting point of, miracle, I'll say. And which is the best session you loved it? I mean, where your logic got broken or got twisted away and you got into a breadth dimension and depth dimension of yourself, the 10 day.
It's, as I said, like the whole program as well, it's very difficult to explain because there was very little, satsang in the sense of verbalizing by Swamiji. Swamiji was just doing initiation after initiation. We were just like sitting with Swamiji in Upanishad. That's it. So I was having a lot of incompletions and frustrations when I started. In fact, even Swamiji commented on it. Like, I think it was the second or third day, I kind of started smiling a little bit, and immediately Swamiji said, "Okay," said like, "Oh, I just now after a couple of days, I'm seeing Dr. Murali smile or something like that." It's still we all know that Swamiji watches us even without two-way. He knows. I'm pretty sure about that because so many things happen in my life, and Swamiji knows about it even without me communicating. So he knows everything, but in spite of that, in spite of two-way, it is still kind of a very pleasantly surprising. You like that, probably. So Swamiji notices you. So that kind of thing. So it feels very satisfying in a way. So I was surprised. So that the whole thing was very gradual as well as intense. I don't know. Yeah, it is very difficult. Maybe I think I have already come into the space of completion. I think that the Sukracharya, ask anything you want. Don't restrain yourself. Just kind of thing. So I just kept on asking, and it was probably like 5 or 6 things, the same thing again and again. I just wanted Swamiji to see those requests for boons again and again. So I was just doing that. So I think probably that was very good. I don't know. Really, it is very difficult to verbalize. This is the first time in my life I'm feeling that I can't explain something.
Exactly.
So I never felt like this. I always felt that I can explain everything. I'm very logical. Even the most illogical things of emotional, difficult things, I can verbalize it. That is the kind of confidence I had. Now I'm not able to do that, not because I don't have the confidence. It is beyond confidence. This is something beyond being able to verbalize. I think you are doing a disservice in a way. I'm saying it in a kind of a tongue-in-cheek manner, not a criticism. Asking us to actually explain these things, it's just impossible. That's how I feel, at least at the moment. Maybe in a month's time or two, I will be able to verbalize it. I don't know.